Hello, hello there. Let's get a reading. What do I want to do today? Let's do this. Hope you're doing well. I don't have anything fancy to say. I just hope you're doing well, man. That's all. Soul Retrieval, number 49, and the Witness, number 64, and the Eagle, number 16. Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords. So you may be standing your ground about something. Maybe having to put up defenses or cut off something. Six of Cups from the past. Seven of Cups causing confusion or illusion in some way. You're overcoming that. So this could be something from the past or something that you're dealing with now, but you're having to stand your ground in some way. Defense is up. How are we showing up? I keep hitting my hangnail. So we have the Five of Wands and Judgment. There may be some chaos. You may be in some chaos right now. The fuck? Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, Judgment, and the Two of Pentacles. Battling instability, maybe building up your finances in some way. It might be stressful. Two of Swords. You may be having to kind of keep the faith in something. Clarify what's surfacing. Oh, my neck. The Magician. So you have everything that you need. You may not always feel that way, but Spirit is saying, you know, you have what you need. Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. So the Hierophant is like systems, like traditions. Maybe you don't have a traditional job. Maybe you have like something different. And you may be creative in some way. But you may be stressed out and in your head about some things. There could also be manipulation, because we do have soul retrieval here, and the Magician is what's surfacing. So either you're realizing your own power and your faith, to get out of this stuck. You are the paintbrush, you have the paintbrush, you are able to create, So what do we need to expand on here? The Moon. So intuitively, it's like seeing in the dark. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So what do you want? Like, this is asking, what do you want intuitively, like in your heart? There may be some healing happening. You may be healing your heart, healing your finances. It's like 9 is like an ending of something. I'm feeling like it's an ending of the darkness in some way, because we have the Moon here. We also have the 3 of Swords, which is healing. So you might be healing your finances, healing stability in some way. The shadow energies of like lack, things like that. Like you're bringing your soul back to, like who you are, what you are, like seeing yourself for who you are, the witness and the eagle. It's like nature witnessing this soul retrieval, this breakout energy of like this cocoon, this trap, this cage that you were in. Also, I'm seeing the 5 of Wands could be like uniting with maybe your soul purpose. I don't know, let's see. Maybe, someone else to help. But this is saying like stand your ground in some situation where you may not believe or just realize, how powerful of a magician you are. It's like stay positive, don't lose hope. What actions do I need to take? Ten of Swords. So, oh God, okay. It's union with self. So the true self, the magician, the goddess energy, like in this card, the 10 of Swords, Sedna is basically being dismantled by her father, right? Where she is being cut off. She's having to go down deep in the depths of the ocean and become what she always was meant to be, which is that goddess. So she's having to sever the ties. That's what I'm seeing is like the 7 of Wands and the soul retrieval. It's like you're taking that power back, becoming who you actually are. You witnessed like who everybody thought you were, right? That you see all the opinions of other people, the like negativity that they throw at you, like the things that they, assume, but like still, so you're seeing that from this eagle eye, like intuitively, there's a knowing here. That's what we're expanding on. And that's the bridge to the new life in some way. You standing your ground, you like coming into union with yourself, like who you truly are, that goddess energy, working with spirit, right? 3 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is like receiving the message, like like you understood the assignment in some way, or you're understanding the assignment in some way, that you are meant to balance this out, bring justice in some way for yourself, and find freedom with this new beginning. And maybe, you know, be the fool for a moment, but like in the long run, it's gonna pan out in some way. You're the witness, like you've witnessed your life experience. You've come here to witness how other people interpreted your life experience, and then you turn it into something. What resources do we have? Knight of Cups. So your emotional stability. Page of Swords. The Witness, right? Learning. Empress. This isn't your resources. You're an Empress. Also, you have Wisdom. And you're probably an Archangel. So this is able to transmute, like from the pain, make wisdom, and create from that. That's the Magician energy. Clarify with. What do I clarify with? Let me grab my water real quick. Thirsty. Excuse me. Oh, let me do the signs. I always forget to do that, but we have Gemini, Cancer, Pisces. We also have Libra, Sag, Virgo. Those are the ones I can remember. Clarify the 7 of Wands. Clarify the 7 of Wands. Seven of Swords. Again with the 7-7 energy. Oh my god. Like, why does that keep coming out? So you're defending yourself against lies. Ace of Swords. You have your truth. The truth that you carry. So you're defending against lies. God nurturing and maintaining everything. It's like there's no need for you to be worried. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. Remember I don't remember if you watched all my videos, there was a one time that I said like something about spasms, right? Like like people who spaz out about things that, like, they get afraid and they run away, or like they act like they don't know how to communicate, or, you know, I don't know. That's a spasm. Lies are a spasm. There's something about friendship here. Maybe your friends. So, yeah, 3 of Cups, death. Friends ended things with you. And judgment. Maybe they had cast a judgment on you for something that they, like, assumed you had to stand your ground about. Maybe your lifestyle, or I don't know. Let's clarify the 5 of Wands. King of Pentacles. So yeah, building finances in some way. The 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles. It says the adored God. Number 34. Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. And the 10 of Swords is at the bottom. So this was like a cycle. So you had a revelation, maybe? It says revelation protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. So this is something about 10 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit's working with you, like you becoming that goddess energy, of being obedient. Healing. It says healing heals all disorders, protects travelers and medical workers. The Wheel of Fortune. It's interesting because I used to work for him, I won't say the name, but like a company that was with medical, and now I'm a driver. So I mean, I feel protected. It's funny. So yeah, it's something about building up some sort of financial, excuse me, financial what's the word? Yeah, I don't know. Financial cushions. Clarify the Magician. Financial stability. My God, my brain. I'm supposed to be napping right now. That's why I'm kind of tired. Clarify the Magician. The 9 of Wands. So this is and the moon. So this is something that you're having to trust your intuition about because you're maybe overwhelmed and stressed about. It's an elevation of the soul. Six of Pentacles. So the moon, Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Hanged Man. You don't see this coming, but it's something reciprocal that the universe is bringing in for you. You may not see it, but it's coming in, or you may see it and it's coming, but it's just kind of far off in the distance, and in the meantime you're feeling stuck. You're not stuck though. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you don't see it. It says construction of the universe. Help with great works. And divine grace, divine revolution. Elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. So in time, you're going to be revealing like your magician energy, like God's revealing it to you, and then so you can reveal it to the world, because I think the universe wants to witness you doing that in some way. Clarify the moon. Because it has something to do with soul retrieval and witnessing. The Fool. So the moon is clarifying the Fool. I mean, the Fool is clarifying the moon. And the Chariot. Okay, so this is about a new beginning. Something that you're pioneering intuitively. It says, will and new beginnings, assists with difficult and great undertakings, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. The Chariot. So you're overcoming this. It's slow but steady. Knight of Pentacles, the World, but it's a completed cycle. And the Eight of Cups is behind that. You walked away from things that weren't serving. There's a transformation happening. Gives consolation in adversity. Fountain of wisdom, the World. Light of understanding. And perseverance. Clarify. So you don't see this. Like, this is all hidden from you. Or from others, so they don't see it, they don't understand it. But this is like a higher, this is an ascension. That's what's surfacing, ascension into your magician energy. And as you do this, it is something that basically, you know, people say, oh, they went nuts. You know, I don't know. But like, I don't know. It's like something right before the breakthrough. You're like at the cusp of the breakthrough. Clarify the Ten of Swords. I don't think I want that. I want all. I want one. Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that's faded. So you're taking action on expanding on your goddess energy, this magical energy that you have. It says healing, heals all disorders, protects travelers and medical workers, the Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Pentacles, divine grace, Empress, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. So this is a wish fulfillment. Okay, you're getting what you want. You're getting what you want from something. 9 of Cups, Empress, 6 of Pentacles. The universe, so divine grace, right? The universe making it right, evening the scales, and Empress energy. It says God the Father, the generous, God the kindest giver, 9 of Cups, healing, preserves health, and the 9 of Pentacles. Submission to higher order, identifies traitors and destroys their plans. Look at that. I'm also seeing the Knight of Swords poking up, which says the all-pervading God, intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. Ariel, or something, however you say that. So this is you becoming your goddess energy and expanding within, from within, right? Like outwardly. There's some sort of growth. It's that creative creativity and expression, maybe. Clarify the King of Cups. The World. So yeah, it's Hermit energy in the world. This wisdom, completing the cycle. So we got the King of Cups and the World. It says the source of wisdom, God the source of wisdom, fountain of wisdom, and we got the Hermit at the bottom. Gives success in all ventures. The Hermit. Alchemy and transformation. Rules natural events. Helps with spiritual progress. Page of Pentacles. It's like learning, understanding like the lessons, also maybe an offer. So maybe you've learned some healing techniques or healing things, like maybe wisdom in healing, like understanding, the laws of the universe, things like that, to apply them towards healing yourself and others. 3 of Swords is here. So we got Hermit, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. That's the bottom. And then the World. So what I'm seeing, this is in your resources. So what it says here is that you have clarity about some sort of cycle that you closed, and it had to do with emotions and emotional stability and like the healing power of love, maybe. Loving yourself. Also loving others that couldn't love themselves. Also not being harmful to those people, but like understanding they would harm you, and that you have to leave, or that you have to like kind of protect yourself and stand your ground and against lies and slander and like all the gossip, things that didn't mean to make you better but kind of keep you where you were, you know, but under the guise of making you better, right? Under the guise of making things seem like you were the problem. But like understanding what it was, and that the universe balances things, and that expansion is needed from you, not from like those people necessarily. Like, yeah, but no, like it's not necessary. Like, I'll do it myself. I hope that made sense. I hope this is making sense. But that's the wisdom from it that closes out the cycle. Like the truth is that I don't need anybody else to be on board with me. I'm good. And that God will put the right people in my place, or in my way, in my path, not in my way, but in my path, so that I can succeed in what I'm meant to do, because it's above me, it's above them. So as long as I'm putting one foot in front of the other and doing what I need to do for myself, and I don't have to be perfect, but I do need to move forward. That's the soul retrieval. And that's how we get to the finish line. That's how we complete the cycle. So that's interesting. Okay, so the soul retrieval. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel. So you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Do not be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. So when we go back to Eden, what does that mean exactly? Back to the earth, back to nature, back to our nature, back to our true selves. Authenticity. That's what it's about. It's not about like putting masks on to cover, this and that flaw. It's about being our true selves. Like, finally, and what a relief, right? So, okay, 64, the witness, let me see. The witness has been by our side all along and is now ready to become your ally. You thought you were the doer, but today you discover that things happen when you get out of the way. Witness creation unfolding before you. Change reality by finding stillness and letting your true intent reveal itself. Your true intent. and the eagle. So whatever that is for you, I mean, like, what is your mission, your purpose, your goal? What do you do? Why do you do what you do? Why do you want to stop doing what you don't want to do? I don't know. Okay, so the eagle. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what? Wait, I think I want to read the medicine. I'll just keep reading. Okay. Have you and you feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? The eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept the eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. I'll read the medicine too. It is time to see through the eyes of eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart, and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep, yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of the eagle and consider every obstacle and opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. So she calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly with wing to wing with great spirit. Anyway, so I hope this helps. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.